Hello, duelists. Welcome to the King's Court. Okay, last week I uploaded a gameplay between me against Malice, post Banlist and all that, and that video just blew up. By the way, thank you so much if you've seen that. Some people were asking for an updated hero list, so I was gonna do it sooner, but I really wanted to playtest the deck first at my locals. So over the weekend, I managed to finally put some time in and actually playtest my deck against Blue Eyes and channel member Michael's Sky Striker deck. Which, if you want to see an updated Sky Striker deck, let us know. He's been going really crazy cooking with that deck. So uh, basically, this is the current build that I'm really liking right now. Post ban list, although I'm actually considering making some changes soon. So I'm probably I'll talk about that after, but really quick, let's go over the deck. So before we get to that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos. If we hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of summer, basically around September, let's say I got a punishment I have to do from the other members of the channel. So let's get to it really quick. Okay, let's see. We'll start off the main deck like always. Okay. Main deck, the elemental hero lineup is still the same. I'm still rocking 2 Stratos, the 1 Neos. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really want to get that new Neos to chibi artwork. I want to get that, and Shadow Mist. I've actually been because here's the thing, I'm actually considering trying out Liquid Soldier again because there's times where I want an extra fusion, that like an extra fusion target to go Neos to go into Wingman, or even if I want to go into Sunrise, and that extra 2 draws has kind of been like really like tempting. But only I'll mess around with that later because right now we're in the weird point time where everyone's still like messing around with everything like ratios and all that because the list has only been in effect for like a week at this point. Evil heroes, I'm still rocking Infernal Rider, Necromancer, a Dust Gold, and the Dead End Prison. I have something I want to talk about, like I said, at the end of this. I'll also go over some other cards you can play in the deck as well. Malicious. Really quick, I'll turbo through the Destiny Heroes, because again, if you've seen, there's not really much to change up with the Destiny Heroes, because there's like pretty much the best lineup already. Vision Heroes, 3 Theris, 2 Lion, and 2 Increase. The monster lineup hasn't really changed much. Okay, this is where things start to change up a bit. 3 Hero Lives. I actually went to playing 2 Fusion Destiny, the last deck profile, and there have been times I'm actually considering running the third one again. 2 Evil Assault. The reason though I cut 1 is because I wanted to make room for 2 Mass Change. So I'm liking this, but I do miss the third Fusion Destiny. But I do like there have been a lot of times where I do open up Mass Change, so that way I can just use Shadow Mist. It's really good also if you're going like first or something. Here's the big one. On the most recent list, both of these got hits at once. So I actually play tested what I've been seeing some people call like the new Trinity of one-ups. Uh my god. I was playtesting against channel member Michael, and oh my god. Tactics, even at 1, is just so sacky now. It is just crazy. Oh man, is it annoying when it's a one of, but they actually got it, man. Especially against decks like Cyber Dragons, Sky Striker, Tempai. Decks that like to go second. Oh man, that was annoying. So I'm actually liking these because like right now, the reason I kind of like this is call by is call by. We all know that tactics is really good, and cross out because a lot of decks are main decking a lot of the same hand traps. It's like really necessary if you're going first. Plus, you can decide it out too. Heroes, you gotta run the fusion cards, polymerization, super polymerization, miracle, dark fusion, favorite contact, and dark supremacy. This really hasn't changed up, honestly. I think this is just fine. I really, really gotta get that ulti dark fusion. I've been wanting a higher rarity for that card for a while. And now the hand traps. Because, like I said, everyone's like scrambling right now to figure out the best deck. I'm just playing the universal hand traps right now. 3 Nib, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Draw Lockbird, and 3 Imperm. These are like, I was talking with this to some other players in my locals yesterday. These are like the most universal like hand traps that like hit the most decks. Especially, oh my god, Droll is crazy right now. Like everyone is like Droll's pretty much I think might be the go-to card right now. Like for a long time it was like a D shifter. I think Droll is that big boogeyman right now everyone's afraid of. So yeah, that's the main deck right there. I'll go over the extra deck really quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Field Center, token. Just messing around. But let's go with the Elemental Heroes first. Wake up your Elemental Hero. Shiny Neos. Sunrise. And your Wingman Infernal Rage. These are like your main Elemental Hero targets for fusion targets. Because these are like your most heavy combo cards, especially when you end up going wake up your not wake up favorite contact to go into Wingman during your opponent's turn. I'm so sorry if you hear that. I think my neighbor's mowing their lawn. Evil Heroes, I'm still rocking Bane because there's just like a lot of times where you just want to blow up your opponent's field, and it's really good for the grind game too. I'm also playing Neos Lord, obviously, and Backfire. Destiny Heroes. Now, this is the one I wanted to talk about really quick. Well, I'll go over it after I go over all the cards. DPE and Dangerous. Dark Law and Blast. Blast has actually been pretty good lately against Blue Eyes. Like, both of them, actually, because Dark Law actually really messes with Blue Eyes. Cross Crusader. Thank goodness I went back to 2. Wonder Driver and Deceiver. Those are pretty much the main ones, although I do miss Dread Decimator sometimes. And that's actually all the extra deck. I'll go with the side deck. The side deck is still up for debate, honestly. 3 Lancia, 3 Xyz Force, Encore, 3 Droplets, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Feather Duster, and I decided to put in Solemn Judgment just because I really want to mess with my opponent if I'm going first. But you could also play Solemn Strike as well. But I've just been, really liking Judgment, messing with people. Like, I've used Judgment a lot before in my side decks and other videos. And it's one of those cards where I feel like it's a safe bet in the early parts of new formats, which is what we're going into. Especially since we're not even that far off from, I think, the Yummies and Dragon Tail and all those decks coming here to the TCG. So, might as well start experimenting right now, right? And that's actually the entire deck right there. Really quick, like I said, I want to go over a few things. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Destiny Heroes. Now, Destiny Hero Dangerous is great for when you're going turn 1. But here's the thing: if you're playing like in I don't know, like a bigger event, it's really good. Like if you're playing with your at locals or something. But if you're playing like OTS or stuff like that. Playing Destiny Hero Dystopia might be the better option, just because the heroes in general have so much consistency and combo capability. It's that whole if you want to burn your opponent if you're in time. So that's just like food for thought. You could also play Trinity if you want, and if you really want, you could cut out Blast. Like if you really don't want to cut Dangerous, which I don't want to cut out Dangerous because there have been so many times where it's necessary. You could cut out, let's see. Yeah. Like, I have seen a lot of people cutting Blast. You could cut Blast if you want. But I just really like getting rid of that back row just in case. And if you really, really want to, you don't want to cut anything, you could cut down Cross Crusader to 2. I mean, from 2 to 1 because two is great, but one is you can live with one. So, food for thought there. Let's see. Some other things I wanted to go over. Yeah, like I said, you could play Strike if you want, but player preference right there. Let's see. Also, you could play Valor, but I cut Valor right for just the weekend to make room for TTT, Cross Crusader, and Call By, and it's actually okay. Okay without it actually right now. Okay. Now here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I've actually been considering trying out 60 card heroes. Now, this is because now the theory is heroes have so much, like I said, consistency. You could really get away with playing 60 cards, playing hand traps, and also playing thrusts. So I think over the next weekend, I'm going to try this idea out on my locals next tournament. So if you want to see that, I'll get some recorded matches and all that. But that's pretty much it. Because also, if you want to this way, also have an excuse to put back in Foolish, Rhoda, put in more gold, another dead end prison, stuff like that. And I really do miss the third Fusion Destiny, and I really like Dark Contact in the more grindy game. That's why I like playing Banes. So I'm probably gonna start messing around with this idea. So let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, and let me know what you think of the deck. And thank you so much if you made it this far. That's pretty much everything. I got some more recorded videos, and just thank you so much, and we'll see you later this week. Take care. Bye.